Hello, my name is Alan Drop. Roads Less Travelled is a collection of true stories taken from my unusual life. Some are funny, some are sad, and some are really strange. Like the time I got put in jail for eating a carrot cake. I talk about why the school bullies, who were 3 years older than I, decided to leave me alone. I'm not proud of the time I applied for a job working with computers when I knew nothing about computers. But it's a funny anecdote, so I tell it anyway. When I was teaching in Uruguay, my students gave me the best lesson ever. They taught me something I had been trying to teach them for 3 years. I discussed the important role that friendships have played in my life. Most of my friends are weird. I think weird is good. I also work as a stand-up comedian, and my favorite shows, the ones I remember the most, are the disasters. Like the time in the United States when an audience member did not like one of my jokes, so he pulled out a knife. Yeah, that was interesting. And that's not even my worst moments on stage. That happened in Trindelag. I got too confident, and that backfired really badly. I talk about what it was like to grow up in a country where teachers were allowed to hit the students. And I finish the show by talking about what I think is possibly the most challenging, interesting and rewarding job of all, being a parent. Hopefully I tell these stories in a way that encourages the students to think about their own lives and the choices that they make. I've taught for many years with Den Kulturelle Skolesekken, and the part that I find the most rewarding is the response from the students. After seeing the show, years later, some students have written to me to tell me that these stories encouraged and inspired them to step out of their comfort zones, to take some risks that had a positive effect on their lives. Finally, people ask me, Alan, what is a South African doing living in Stjørdal? Well, that story takes us from Portugal to Kotokeno. And I hope this video takes me to your school, where together we can share some of these stories. Thank you for listening.